Hello? Hello? There we go. I'm hearable. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. I told a whole story during that black screen, which I suppose I'm gonna save for the next episode. But speaking of episodes, in the last episode, we ended the first part of the trial. And that's about it. We completely discredited Mr. Kudo, so I really hope we don't need him later. And he gave us a farewell haiku. Now, we make our journey back into the game to figure out what's going on today, because we gotta get good old Megaberg innocent. So, sit down, my sweet jury, because we are going right back to the future. This isn't the future. This is January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. So how do you think the trial went this morning? How do I think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Nope, Phoenix is still around, Bizarro. Welcome back to the stream. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictions. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Contradictory-itis is what Maya said. I ruined the setup to that joke. Yeah, we've got to find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty. Alright. Well, let's check up on Gumshoe. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Way to make me look like a dumbass, Maya. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. What? Phoenix, it looks exactly like it always does. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing here? College deal. And also, my email pen pal is 31337 Princess Z. Just so you're aware. It's 1337AZN Princess Z. Just so you're aware. Everyone is keeping busy, I guess that's what that was. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Keep him busy. More like panicking, if you ask me. Kristen, I'm gonna tell the story in the next video that we do in Phoenix Wright, the next episode, while we're at the black screen. Something's going on, something big! Nothing looks different. These are the detective's desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. The defectives. That's what we call them. Defective gumshoe, if you will. Yeah, we already looked at everything else here, so... I guess the detention center? I guess maybe when we come back, Gumshoe will tell us what happened? I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her, too! Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know? I guess we can't do anything here either. Oh, but we can go to Tribulations now. January 7th, Tribulations. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. That's it! Come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Oh, well, fuck, I did not predict that correctly. Now we're gonna go to the police station and find fucking Armstrong there. Now just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. Sounds like a lottery ticket. No, wrong number! Might not be the best time for scratch-offs, Gumshoe. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyways. What a ripoff. Although that $5 could have bought me a box to live in for the night. I'm so cold. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? It's you! I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is. And he's having the twin tea set. Gross. What can I say? You're able to eat that shit? Today's trial. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look at Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimonies. Lie of all days, today you didn't do it. Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would you have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything about me today? I mean... Well, how did she put it again? She said she was gonna kill you. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again, or I'm gonna tear off his ears and shove them down his asshole. Something like that. I might have added the part about tearing off your ears and shoving them up your asshole. I get creative like that sometimes. Oh. And there goes a broken man. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. The second I find love again, I lose it. So did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Like shit. Well, for $20, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? Shit. Phoenix. This may come as a shock, but, I eat garbage. Yeah. I eat garbage. So, yeah, no, this shit's pretty good. What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized! It's bad! That's it! It tastes bad! Gumshoe. How the fuck are you a detective? You poor naive child, you. I'm just gonna get my phone muted because I know that I'm gonna receive calls or shit, because I always do during streams. Usually from Calum, the Scottish menace. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know? Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey Nick, maybe that's why Kneale came here. Maybe he heard about the Super Fierce Twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Kneale, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. That's true, we only recently figured out his name. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? Alright, the radio first. So, what were you all excited about earlier? Oh! That's right, you said you were listening to something on the radio. Oh, that! It was nothing, pal, I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me what you were listening to. Was it dirty? I think it was dirty. Nothing really, definitely not hentai. I mean, it was just the, daily exercise show. Oh, fuck, on Gumshoe? Oh, at least it's just one. What the, a psych lock? This lunch special's lobster sure is great. Then, why are there tears in your eyes? Huh. Interesting. Are we ready to just go at him now? Alright, let's take a look. Let's see what we can do.
Take that!
I don't think I'm gonna press on anything unless I'm sure, because, you know, it hurts my health. Alright, the radio. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? Doop. No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing of it, I'm not gonna tell you. Even though my story was that I already have told you, so now I'm just fucking myself over. But hey, who gives a shit? I'm supposed to be comic relief. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... I already figured this shit out. It's related to this lottery ticket.
Take that!
I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you tried to win big, just like Kneale. It's like you can see right through me! Oh, fuck, that was easy. Huh? I've cracked him already? Yeah, I wasn't even gonna guess unless I felt like I had to, and, you know, it's pretty damn easy. See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Oh, was it like literally nothing and he just like told a fib because he didn't want to look like stupid. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. Wait, Gumshoe, you consider yourself a lucky man? Bro, that breaks my heart. What do you think unlucky is? What's with everyone in the lottery?
So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than to have a lousy buck. I was so mad. I mean, no, you still gained 50 cents. Like, I know that's not, like, a lot. But, you know, I save change and it adds up pretty quickly. Actually, fun fact, in my pocket, in my saving thing right now, I actually have $5 in change. Because I've been saving up the change, so I'm getting a lot of money just in change. Now granted, I did just spend a bunch of it, but before that I had like $14 in change. And that isn't just quarters and shit, that's pennies, that's dimes. It all adds up eventually, Gumshoe. I'm talking to a fictional character about financial advice that they're never going to use because they're not real. This is my life. Alright, well. Fuck. Just move on. Get back to the game. Yeah, I know the feeling. No, you don't, Phoenix. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk, see? And they got the special fuck, now I'm even fucking up their voices! And they've got the special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawing live. On the air, it's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah. What time is it now? It's just like after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcasted at the same time? Yeah! Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Millionaire Radio Flyer. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. What are the most thrilling 10 minutes of my life? Probably that time I was at a pool and there was like this giant pool toy. And I've seen this, and this is as an adult, mind you. So it isn't that I was little and it was like a huge ass pool toy. It was this giant pool toy. And all my friends were going down it, Skylar was going down it, everyone was going down it. But Neil Burris is an adrenaline junkie, my friends. So what I did is I jumped off the side of it. And I just plummeted. And oh my gosh, the bliss! It was euphoria at its best. Anyways, moving on.
Millionaire Radio? That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Gold digger? We just get really aggressive towards Maya. Didn't we have to present somebody's profile? Was it this guy? This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. Where was that anyways?
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, do you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Maya, shut up. We're investigating a murder. Fun? Oh, I know. So, yeah, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elk worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? a computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated. Or some shit like that, I don't give a fuck.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
Maya, didn't you live on a mountain in the past with, like, no electric? Alright. I wonder, is Karain Village on a mountain? I don't know, I thought they talked about mountains and stuff. I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated, huh? Alright, let's take a look. Can't think of anything else to do with Gumshoe. Oh wait, we can check the kitchen while we're here. Alright, January 7th, Tris P.M. kitchen.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
Oh, is it the girl? Yeah, it's her! I gotta give her a voice now.
I'll be back next month.
Oh, natural mint! Wait, is that his daughter? Because if so, should I give her a voice similar to what I've been giving him? I don't know, I'll think about it. We natural mint! I will be waiting for you! What would be a voice similar to that that's also kinda goth, but...
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
I'm trying to do a droopy voice. Fuck it, I'll just do a goth voice.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No! I'll have everything ready, I promise!
I love fire, you know? I love the way it crackles.
No! Stop it, I beg you!
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
It's not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your head. Just like I did to my own head. Were you curious about the bandage? If I'm willing to do that to me, what am I willing to do to you?
Oh, no, you don't. I just like the parallel of this, like,
I'm going to kill you and everyone around you.
To, hey, what's going on, everybody? Oh, man, you don't have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. I don't know if this is his daughter anymore. Maybe they will help you out. To relax, it is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time.
Hey!
I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
She's the killer! She's the killer! Ugh, I have the shivers! I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. Wee, that feels so good! Why are we watching this happen? I don't want to be a part of this. If he wants to do it, let him do it, but I don't want to be a part of it. Ah! Oh, Allah! Excuse me, Mazur. My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes? If you're having trouble seeing with your eyes, you need this, the oil of the sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using?
I've actually already made the thumbnail for this one. I should go ahead and add that in since I have my computer up. Talk. Tres bien. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? Nah, you are right, Monsieur, but perhaps that's the perfect time for you to visit me, no? What I'm saying is you've now seen me naked. I think it's time for me to see you naked. That's only fair, Mr. Wright. Lord in heaven. That way I can give you my undivided attention and, cook you the dish supreme, if you know what I mean. I mean, it isn't necessarily the dish that's gonna be supreme. I'm talking about my penis. Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's what girls do, Nick.
But you're right. Business is very difficult these days. I just went ahead and added in the picture. Again, when I make these thumbnails, I just had to make a guess who all's gonna be in the episode. I got lucky. I predicted Armstrong would be in this. Because, you know, it kind of made sense. And he is the thumbnail right now. I think the goth girl might be the next one if she ends up being important. Oh, now my audio's playing. Sorry. Alright, moving on. Perhaps the name is the problem. People don't understand it. They think it's Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on the cheap plastic trays.
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? Phoenix Nick Wright. Do not assume his gender. Their gender. That is up to him. Let's look at his profile. Or them. Doesn't say anything. You know what? You be whatever you want to be, Armstrong. I support it. Anyways, but this restaurant... Just where I'm like all about empowerment and then I'm like, but this restaurant and this voice, it's my life and it's everything to me. I will defend it to my final breath. No one will take it from me. Alright, the woman from just now. I'm gonna record SpongeBob, Kristen, when SpongeBob is out. The game's not out yet. When it comes out, I'll record it. So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Ooh, la la, you saw that? Well, yeah, sorry.
So who is she? She looks so polite and graceful.
Polite? Graceful? She's a bitch!
And she's likes raw meat and fire, right? I'll be back next month.
We natural DandD, I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I'll have everything, I promise.
Now, that I think about it. Hey, Maya,
I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. Blackmail!
You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens.
What? Okay. Present. Which one? This one? So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the wings broken.
An angel? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oh. They keep arresting me, month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
Miss Bean, sir, if I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
Please, what did you agree to help them with?
Nah, I can't say. If I tell you, that woman will slice me up and eat me. And I'll taste better than what I usually cook. And eat me with... I love it when I predict the game. And eat me with a La Salad garnish. Ew. I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with a garnish. But I think that would taste better than the food here. I'm going to guess that that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right?
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
Oh, well, we're gonna get some dirt on her. The woman just now. The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's, Why has it come to this? Oh, what a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in the debt. It's a sign of the bad world that we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of the bad culinary skills. The woman who was here, the scary woman, she is from the loan office. The loan office encourages that murderous behavior?
Loan office?
Oh, loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui. Linda is what it's called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not... Oh, please, you must not borrow money from them. If you must know, more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipendum, Maya. Stipend. Stipend? What's a stipend?
Hey! I get a bit more than that much, thank you very much.
So Tender Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case.
Tender Lender. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer up. Thanks to you, I'm loaning me the money. I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like is a slave. What is with it's fucking written? I am like is a slave. I have to do fuck, okay. I'm like is a slave. I have to do everything that they tell me.
Who is he?
The tiger. Tony the Tiger? He's great! Oh, he is the manager of the Tinderlinda, a terrifying man, the big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are all trembling and my voice is ringing in my ears for days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he's a-riding, I start to cry. Big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have a spiky hair just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose. You're both fucking sexy. Huh. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. Oh, now we have 2 places to go to. If you want to visit Tinderlinda, it's just beyond the Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer, just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Alright, gonna look into chat for a second. Once again, if people want to directly talk to me, please say, hey, Kneale. It just makes it easier for me to find your comments. I can see that some people in the chat are doing it, so I wanted to bring that up. Kneale, look at some of those lawyers. Her being part of a loan office ain't that much of a stretch. I mean, I guess if the whole loan office is dirty, that's one thing. But I don't know. That does feel kind of stretchy to me. Hey, Kneale, can you do some improvisational dialogue between Wright and Godot flirting with each other? Okay. Let me present my evidence to the court. You're a fool, Mr. Wright. You have forgotten to wear pants into the courtroom. What? My pants? Who took my pants? It was me! I took your pants! If you remember, I'm a pickpocket! I took your magatama earlier, and now I'm taking your pants! Oh no! I'm exposed in the middle of the courtroom! It's okay, Mr. Wright. I have a secret. Beyond this desk that I stand behind. I am also not wearing pants! Neither of us are wearing pants, and I didn't even steal his pants! Where are the pants? Where are the pants? Alright, here's another one. Hey, Kneale, please do some improvisational dialogue of Wright and Godot flirting with each other while Edgeworth is getting jealous. I like to imagine that Edgeworth was just in the background during all of that, saying nothing and going, why didn't anybody take my pants? Here I remain, pantsed, while everyone else is pantsless. This truly is my saddest day. Also, I fucked up my Edgeworth voice during that, but here it is. Okay, last man to cross the tiger was a former captain known as Crunch. And now you could say that he's frosted, flaked out of existence. Alright, let's go to one of these places. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. Oh, we got a big meeting starting in a bit. Oh, maybe we can figure out what's going on.
You mean about Maggie's case?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up, pal. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed to the side.
Oh, okay. Well, see you later then.
Bye. Bye-bye. No. Oh. Shit. 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 Better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I kinda got a favor to ask you. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me. Are those sausages next to ham? I mean rice, not ham. I'm thinking about ham. I like ham.
What is it?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her, and she looked like she lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe, you can't fucking give prisoners food. Shut up. Shit, how many wieners?
Weenies. Not wieners. Weenies.
How many weenies in here are there? There's lots of people on Earth who could eat it.
Not too many people on Earth that could eat this much meat. Calum is actually working on an animation. So don't worry about it. There's one on the way. I've seen some stuff from it. It's very funny looking. You think? I love Wheaties. I can't get enough of them. Their tender juiciness reminds me of an old prosecutor I used to love. But that's over now, and I've moved on. And you know what? I'm happier for it. I'm happier. I'm happy. So will you give it here to her? Because she's the one I'm in love with now, pal. It took me ages to make, so please, say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? Yeah, we can. We can just say no. No, we can't do this. People don't let you do that. Gumshoe's lunchbox added to the court record. Gumshoe's lunchbox. A tenderly made lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give it to Maggie. There's something weird about that lunchbox, isn't there? he did something with that. Like, did he put a nail file at the bottom to help her break out? Oh, we got so many places to go to. Let's start with the detention center. Alright, nothing to do here. Let's go to the criminal affairs department. Nothing to do here. Alright, Wright and Go law offices. Criminal affairs. Detention center. I'm trapped. Alright, Trespion. There we go. Well, shit, where to go first? Let's go to... Let's go to the blue screen place. We got that first. Huh. Neat. January 6th, Blue Screen Incorporated. Very sophisticated place. This looks like a spaceship.
Whoa! This place is so high-tech! You can almost smell the electricity in the air, Nick.
It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Oh, can't they? With the power of magic! Who are you? Oh, not the proper voice.
Hello. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade and secrets that could be leaked. Wow, secrets! Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood!
Yes, that is me doing GLaDOS. I'm glad you understood it. Who is this woman? She's like a robot of some kind. Whacked educational show.
My name is Lisa Bezel. I'm the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Ba-bap-bap. And that thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device that Kneale had?
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. An HMD.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Incorporated are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I commence science. I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having one.
Alright. Blue Screens Incorporated. So, what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me after the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter, they analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact
Do you really need to explain what a CD is?
digital optical storage media.
Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. And a lot of other things! Like, you know, DVDs? They're all the same technology.
It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Aperture Science was a better place, but unfortunately, I became a potato, and now I have to move on. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you doing?
Not watching porn at work, I promise that. I mean, I don't watch porn at work.
Well, you get the idea. This sort of thing we are involved in. Did you, good people, follow all of that? Yeah, he's totally watching porn.
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. And the other one's playing Galaga. That man is playing Galaga.
You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Can you tell us anything about what might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either. Because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screen Incorporated. Oh.
How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you, with the weird horse calendar thing going on.
If there's anything that might be useful to you...
Oh, if there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
I guess there might be a clue in there somewhere. Alright. Let's, examine. Money. But I can't look at that. Oh, I can look at it.
Wow, look at this mess!
Looks like they're all betting tickets. This probably. Look at the fucking calendar. For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. So Mr. Glenn Elg had a gambling problem, eh?
Oh, wow! His drawers are stuffed full of these.
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. Oh, and over here's a portal gun. I wonder what that might be used for. Anyways, Glenn Elg's losing horse racing tickets gathered up. Losing horse racing tickets. Horse racing betting tickets. Found in Glenn Elg's desk. There's over 500 of them.
This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you'd try to profit from a dead man, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Alright, well, there appears to be camping equipment down here I can't look at, but,
Wow, look at his desk, Nick.
looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know?
Hey! I mean, shit, fuck! I got a running joke to stay to, son!
She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions! Bad girl!
Ow, I hurt my hand.
No hurry, then.
Hey! This calendar.
What about it? If it's another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen.
December 3rd? The day Mr. Elk was murdered. See, I told you. It had to be premeditated somehow. Is there anything else?
Yeah, it says meet with the tiger.
Oh, we should go to the other place. The tiger? Tony the tiger? Glenn's calendar added to the court record. Glenn's calendar on December 3rd, the day of the incident. There is a note saying meet with the tiger. Am not yet sure if it is Tony the tiger. Further investigations into said Tony the tigering will take place soon. Alright, let's go to that place then. That seems like a clear hint to go there. Oh, looks like there's some shit happening here first. January 7th, Vitamin Square.
I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you?
Maybe he went to buy another ton of birdseed. Phoenix.
We know that he just magically summons that.
Hey Neil, if you were a successful YouTuber with 1 million subs and went to panels and such, would you enjoy that lifestyle of getting recognized and such? Yeah. That's a very easy question to answer. Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't? I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyways. At least, not for now. Besides, any more seeds today, and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Phoenixes aren't real, Phoenix. Bizarro comments. The tiger killed him because he was gonna tell the world that he was gonna stop putting prizes in his cereal. And we can't have that. That's why he had to be iced. Well, the bike is here. Maybe we can look at the bike.
Hey, check this out.
I wouldn't get too close if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine a tiger loose in the city.
Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick, just lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up to become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope.
Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? Oh, well, I guess there's nothing else to look at here. Let's go. Tender lender, give you money from a creep. Pay it back soon, bitch. If you don't do that, I'll bust your kneecaps with a crowbar really hard. Oh, well, this looks legit. January 7th, Tinderlinder.
This place gives off really strange vibes, doesn't it?
Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing.
Welcome.
Go. Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Called it.
You were here to discuss a loan?
No, not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please.
She's gone. Just like that. I guess we'll just have to... Wait, Maya, your voice changed. It got very aggressive there for a minute. Anyways, we'll just have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. And yeah, my voice did change. It happens like that when I'm scared. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay?
That lady's gonna kill us. Do you think it'd be okay? No, Nick, I don't. But we're gonna do it anyway.
Of course, no one will ever... Coffee?
Godot's head just pokes in. Did somebody say coffee? I want coffee. Ah!
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy quietly.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't touch the desk, please.
Oh. Nick! Let's get out of here! Maya, you gotta work on that voice thing. But now she wants to get out of here. I guess if we look at anything, that lady might show up again. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. What, the desk is loud?
The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee?
Ah! Yeah, thanks, it was lovely.
Shit, so? You drank it all?
Oh, fuck, did we just get poisoned? Did, what What the? Oh. 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 This is bad. This is real bad.
So, you drank it all? Hee hee.
Fuck. Yeah, Maya becomes Doc Brown when she's scared. Oh yeah, whenever you see on the screen, just expect me to scream.
If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
That coffee! It was laced with something, I'm almost sure of it! Nick! My stomach! It's killing me!
Shit. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
I sure hope so. We better take a look at the CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the?
What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack? Is it Claw of the Tiger?
It's the Claw of the Tiger, just go and make the strike. Don't work up, just go and fight your rivals. Get your claws out and maul them until they fucking die. And cover them with claw marks and bites. You're a tiger. The Claw of the Tiger.
It's a demo.
The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc. MC Bomber! Ah, fuck. Now we're getting the good evidence.
What?
Oh, I'm getting into this. This must be the CD that Maggie told us about.
Listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal.
No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Blood coffee. MC Bomber found at the Tinder Linder, a sample disc with the name written on it. Oh, there's something broken down here.
Oh no, someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up.
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything.
I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal.
How did she manage to knock over one of those stoves? Aren't they supposed to be, like, super fucking heavy?
Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here.
Oh, it's from Chespian. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out nowadays. Hey, wait a second.
What is it?
Look, what's printed on them? It says Trespia. Matches used for the advert. I want to question Armstrong about this because they don't give out matches nowadays. Hey Neil, that voice you chose for the creepy woman, is that your attempt at impersonating Mel? No, but if you go back and watch my DandD where Mel was trying to kill us, I did use a similar voice, but this is just like a creepy possessed girl voice that I have in my repertoire.
These matches could come in handy.
Oh, these matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them.
Yeah! The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Alright. What else is there to see here? Oh, hey now. I know that outfit.
Hey, look! At this Persian-style coat. It's so chic.
Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Shout out to Phoenix for knowing what a pimp is.
Hey, look at this! This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
Same color as my suit. And the music goes blank! Ah!
Keep her voice down, Maya! Nick, you gotta take a look at this. Some cake? Ah! I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. I am, thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you, so I can take care of you. Understand? I'm scared, Nick!
So, what are you getting so excited about before? Yep, you're gonna lose all hearing, Kristen. You might want to turn me down a little bit. And even then, it might not be enough.
Look on the lapel of this suit.
That's an attorney's badge. Made of cardboard, it looks like.
Is the tiger a lawyer?
No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper. Well, cardboard. Paper badge added to the court record. Alright, so at this point, this place is a fucking gold mine. So, I think it might be a good idea to just chill out here and keep looking at stuff. I don't know if we're gonna find anything, though.
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick.
Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? I'm getting really good at holding that. Did Maya just run away? Come out from under the desk, Maya! I think I gave this guy a Brooklyn voice before. But that was before the Tony the Tiger joke. What are yous two snooping around in my office for? You're great! Nothing, we were just... Oh, my precious carpet! You's got ash on my rug! You gonna have to wish you ugly feet never came through my door. What the fuck, Kneale?
It wasn't us, it was already...
Yous wanna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think yous can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous I'm going a little bit of Yogi Bear. Perhaps we should just go back to the Brooklyn accent. I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rug.
Oh. Don Tigre, you're back.
That voice, it's like evil sleeping into your head. Seeping into your head. And your ears!
I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and...
Eek. Has she got a death wish or what? Sure. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It ain't nothing.
What the fuck?
I ain't gonna... Come on, you gotta do a Brooklyn accent, Kneale. I ain't gonna get all mad at you. You two are too cute, yeah? You're great.
That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them.
And you'll need some strong... Oh, wait. I know this one. And you'll need some strong espresso while discussing your loan. Oh, I thought it was Godot who was saying it. Ugh! Phoenix Wright. Yes? You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. Hey ya. I worked so hard, but now you's got to come up and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony.
But I don't care. No one gets in my way. I say no. What? What? I mean, excuse me? You see, you should have left the little girl at the home, right? Now he's Elvis. Go there! Certainly. No questions. This the last time we meet. Pretty mama.
Wait, please! That was pretty weak, Nick. You're a bitch. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him.
Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream hold it either.
The espresso. And cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart.
Now, what was it that the tiger called her? Violetta.
Tinderlinder. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tinderlinder. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A consistent rate of interest.
Oh, a consistent rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling this sentence is going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you a little bit extra here at the Tinderlinder. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan?
Would I like to take out a loan from this place? Not so much.
Tinderlinder is on your side.
So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town.
Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. She ain't got shit on me, bruh.
What happened? So, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger? Hey Kneale, has Ron flown off home to Tatooine to start a family of sand people? Ron is the leader of the sand people. I don't know if he has married one. Then again, maybe he has. I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll have to ask him one day.
Furio Tigre. Furio?
Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from.
The Nuffo's got a name, Nick! Hurry up and find out more about him.
Alright. Well, first, I didn't get to look at this, and I saw the paper here, so I wanted to look at this.
Let's see. It's a round doll thing. I think it's called a Daruma. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you were wondering.
You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change?
Hey! I bet you also didn't know what...
That no matter what he'll... Fuck, what? Okay.
Heh! I bet you also didn't know that, no matter what, he'll always write himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove.
Only if I feel like dying.
Now this yellow thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king.
Talk about the paper.
Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm sure
I'm more of a
reverse ape person. You know?
I have often asked myself, would I look sexier with a beard, Kristen? I thought about it. But I'm famously bad at growing facial hair. Famously. Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Ugh.
Hey,
You found the paper, didn't you?
there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here.
What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? 15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's nuts!
The card's registered to the Cataverinis?
The Cadaverinis. Huh. So it's not even the tiger's car. Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? Because he's a loan department? He loans people money. Okay. So it wanted me before to do this. Yeah. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre?
Cookie? Sure! How do you like my cookies? I bake them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
No. Ladies first, Maya. Don't get to get that shit. Editing of what, Kristen? No matter how I look at it, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
I was about to make a joke about banging, but they did it for me. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I own Don Tigre in my life. He's the one who saved me.
Didn't you say Kyle was helping you edit? No, I said I wanted him to, but he didn't. Bizarro Critic says, Viola, in Viola's voice,
Well, he parred Oompa Loompa with that orange skin, but I'm into that sort of thing. I like Oompa Loompas.
the tiger saved you?
Please, address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to...
Okay, Don Tigre, of course, I'm sorry. He saved your life? I'd sure like to know what happened. Alright. Saved your life.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died once.
I actually died too once. And that's a real story. I told it somewhere. When I was born, I was actually born dead. I was a dead baby. And then the doctors had to revive me. So I get to die twice, while all of you get to die once. I'm the cool boy.
Just recent.
Oh, I already read that.
You died? About 4 months ago.
Whoa, wait a minute. I just thought of something. What if this Viola girl is actually just some poor girl being possessed by like a fucking spirit? Like sort of what Mia does.
That would be so fucked.
I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Maybe. Well, she did say she died. She needs to explain that shit.
About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. Phoenix. Good on you, knowing your Greek mythology.
But Don Tiegre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding it a little hard to believe that...
I gotta get Maya's old voice back. My throat's like shot, so I can't do it. Okay.
A whole new world! There we go. This is kind of what Maya's old voice was. Now we'll combine it with the new voice, and here we go. This is okay. This can be Maya's voice now. No offense, but I'm finding it...
Nah, it's just going back to the other one.
I'm finding it kind of hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
I still wonder about what's in her coffee. What is with this game's obsession with coffee? So, is that why you've got that bandage on your head?
This?
Head bandage! So what's the story with the bandage?
Shit. They put it on after the operation. Operation? Like the board game? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. A fatal injury?
Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about. Before, when you said that you had died once?
Shit.
Oh! 4? Shit, fuck.
She really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Alright. Do we have enough proof? I don't think so. We have nothing to do with these people. Let's do the rounds, and then we'll come back if we gotta. Yep, already I can tell we needed to leave. January 7th, Victim Square.
There he is! Old Seedy's back feeding the pigeons again.
There, take that damn this, and get out of my park!
Like I thought, he's really mad.
Come on, Maya, just keep your head down.
And let's sneak away while we still can. What? What? Hello, old man? What are you doing, Maya? Hey, he turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet he really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo!
I'm petting pictures of Spider-Man. Look. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Neil, which character's voice have you had the most difficulty with keeping up or strain your throat? It used to be Gumshoe, but then I figured out how to do it. So now it's just the really raspy voices that get to me. If you notice, if I have too much trouble with character voices, I attempt to change them. Weirdly enough, the voice I may have had the most trouble with is Maya's, because if you watch different gameplay, different episodes that Maya's in, Maya's voice changes a lot, and I don't really have a lot of control over it. I think the easiest one to do is probably Pearly, because hers is just a baby Neil voice, so it's so easy. But see you, Blizzaro. Have fun at work. You are welcome back later, my friend. I don't think Mr. Kudo does look like Carl from Up. I don't think so.
Look, we really need to talk to you, alright?
Out with your demons! In good fortune.
Ow, seed cell splinters! Painful.
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. The judge's voice has just sort of changed because I try to add more emotion into it now. It used to just be this, and I would just do this every time. But then I had to add emotion, so now I do something like this, where he has more personality. And occasionally I go here, because I need to do voices. Alright. You know, this is very serious music. I'm glad I get to listen to it while a banana teeter-totter is in the background of a giant strawberry and a bunch of orange seats. Really adds to the drama. Today's trial. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Yeah, everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the sever in his girl's backside that he can't remember her damn face. A filthy, deprived, racist, perverted gay guy with a big red nose. And I'm not gay. Back in my day, the word gay meant happy. And I'm happy. Not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I think I saw the waitress put it in. That's fucking Viola from the back. She put white powder into that young lad's Javakino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of the broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell ya. Pictures of Spider-Man. Okay. Take it easy, please, Mr. Cadeau. I have done the baby voice during an entire episode of REACTAHOLICS. Specifically the episode where I was turned into a baby during Christmas time. Go check it out. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat piece of shit! Take this! Embroidery.
You say you were a craftsman, right?
The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in the droves.
Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shogun.
Isn't Shogun already plural? I don't think Shoguns is a thing.
Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one.
Baby, you were born this way. Born this way, uno many, I'm okay. Hey, I'm not crazy, I was born this way. I'll be a troll or evil queen. I'll be a human jelly bean. 'Cause every day is Halloween for me. Alright. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose.
That's a weird thing to want, sir.
And scream right down his ear hole, objection! Well, that was your job, asshole.
So, did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside of me, and it's about to burst out. I don't know, but I've been told tsunamis are fucking cold. Water falling from the sky. I hope you all fucking die.
If we let him start rambling now, he might never shut it. Might never shut him up. Suck it up? Suck what up, Phoenix? Oh, maybe we like suck up to him for information. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then?
Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elder. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog out for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, you old piece of shit. What am I? Some sort of 2-bit community handyman?
But you do feed the pigeons. Well?
Buy some bread. Now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy-ass pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost. That's what they're trying to say. Oh, yes. I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at the restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute.
What did he just say?
At home and at that restaurant.
Hey, Squidward, have you finished your errands? Errands?
Kneale, why haven't you recorded more Sims? Because I didn't have fun with it. Kneale, do you still hope to have more guests on Reactaholics? Of course, we always love having people on. Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Trespium? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day you young brats were poisoned. Not you, just one.
What? The errand. So, on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy. Because I'll tell you what I was asked to do.
All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over on the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then, the owner shouted over to me.
Excuse me, ma. You call the police.
Call them yourself. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
Bro, there was a murder. That's not the thing to say. You say, oh, yeah, there was a murder. I'm gonna go call the police. You don't say no. If I wasn't like 80% sure you're not the killer, I would have just accused you of being the killer. But you're probably not the killer. In fact, I think it's obviously Tiagre and Viola.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, it was a bit of a daze. And Kneale has to refresh the computer.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Yeah. Do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out there for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away. You know, wandered around for about 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for fuck, Kneale, come on now.
So for 5 minutes or so, the incident happened? 5 minutes after.
Yes, sirree. The owner was at Trespin on his own.
Why didn't you mention that this morning?
Well, I would have if you would have given me the chance. But y'all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Throw them seeds, old-timer. Throw them to the next dimension.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned kudos for today.
Wait! If that's the case, there's more I've got to say. More. Oh yes, I remember something.
Alright, let's read through these comments. Just a brief break. Hey Kneale, Mortis isn't dead, is he? Kristen, if Mortis were dead, that would make me burst into tears right now reading that.
You gotta be more subtle, buddy. And no, Mortis isn't dead. He just stays at my grandparents'.
Hey Kneale, Mortis... Oh, I already read that one. Hey Kneale, would you be weirded out if people started shipping AJ or Kyle? Oh, me with AJ or Kyle. I already ship myself with Kyle. I guess it would be a little weird if people started shipping me and AJ, but I already made a joke about that, so I guess it wouldn't be too weird. Bailiff, escort the witness out from the courtroom. And last question I'm going to answer for a little bit. Hey Kneale, why did you quit your old channel? Because I lost the password for it. While I was on vacation, someone got a hold of my computer and changed the password to fuck with me. And I could just never recover it because it was a very old email and I also lost that. So I had to make a new one. Alright, I'm going to stop answering questions for a little bit just because this is kind of a long stream now.
It's not my fault. You were the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important that is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. the victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman, I mean that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah! Oh, sure. Go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, huh? We need to get more details. Oh, it's okay. Whole channel's gone, but that's alright. We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Armstrong. Okay, so I guess we gotta go to their places. Who did we find Cyclops on a minute ago? Was it Viola? So, on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Huh? Glad you asked, boy. Because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. Oh, didn't we already talk about this? All of a sudden, that young one... Oh, I just talked about this. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, I already did this. Hurry up and get out. Gotta get off of this. Erg. Alright. That was a lot of dialogue, too. There we go. Let's go check in on Maggie. Oh, I guess we have to go to Trest Bean first, actually. Oh, well, let's go check on Maggie. January 7th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So, they finished questioning you, right? Wasn't it unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Dude, you surely don't have access to a blog while you're in there. So you ain't blogging shit. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. I mean, nailed him hard and fast and sexually. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident anyway, sweetie. Is it possible she is the one misremembering things? Before we do anything else, take the weenies. Wait, where are the weenies? Where are the weenies? We've lost the weenies! I want to give you the weenies. Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up.
The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier that day? Or today, actually. That it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee? Powder, 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 powder. My thoughts go to powder, 'cause it is a powder. Gonna go down and I call it clam chowder. Looking at the chat, don't want to read. I have so much things that I need to deed. I appreciate all the questions, Kristen, but I am gonna have to hold off reading them for a little bit. I will come back to them, though. I will.
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's the only thing that disappeared. Oh, he's not the only thing that disappeared. That CD disappeared too. And it's gonna kill us all, I'm sure of it! You know? The CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah! The MC Screwdriver album, right?
Wasn't it like Bomber or something? It was MC Bomber, Maya. That was scrawled on the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Ouch. My head. This is getting way too complicated.
After the incident... You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn Eld, collapsed, right?
Yes, it was so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. But before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the police arrived on the scene. Interesting. You have no idea what happened at Trespion? Interesting. The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean?
Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No.
You don't think Mr. Armstrong
set me up, do ya?
Consider the facts. It's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
I mean, it's a good guess right now. It's a pretty good guess. I mean, we don't have all the evidence, but we have some of it. We have a lot of it. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know how things...
Fuck. I don't know the things that man says. I don't know how the things that man says don't add up for some reason. I'm getting too close to doing this voice. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about the old CD.
Alright. Let's present him. Oh, forgot. You gotta go up here. Oh, he's over here. He's over here. He's over here. Here he is. Alright, I'm getting a lot of comments. I'm just gonna take a brief second here to read through them. Because I am a good YouTuber. Alright? Hey Kneale, did you quit your old channel? Oh, I already answered that one. Hey Kneale, what do you think about all these bots have been plaguing YouTube? I don't mind them. I see past the bots. Hey Kneale, have you ever played any VR games? Yes, I played one VR game once, and it was just like a demo for it where I got to shoot a gun and kill these people, and it was so much fun! Hey Kneale, remember that time you laughed at Elvish when he was stealing he was telling you a very emotional story? Yes I do. Hey Kneale, have you ever cosplayed before? No, but I'm working on a cosplay of a character from these games, actually. I'll give you a hint. It's a character that's kind of into Netflix. Alright, back to the game. I am not going to be paying attention to the chat for a little bit because of that. So I apologize if I missed some comments, but I gotta focus on the game. Alright. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceeding addict for the years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man.
He's not really that bad of an old man, though.
Still, I feel a bit uneasy.
Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie. What do you know that you are not telling us? If there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spill it and I'll see what you make of it. Okay, dope. Victor's testimony. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out to you as odd? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite. Doesn't quite what? Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Maya. Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... One second, guys. I have to go to the door. So please, enjoy just looking at Maggie's face for a second.
I am back. How is all of you? And by all of you, I mean like the one person who's watching my stuff. Alright. Yeah, that security guard is very dead. He's been dead for a while. Years, even. Yeah, but it's true, there was another customer in the restaurant.
Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
But I can't really say it was the old man. Okay, then. How about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't that issue. The other customer was a woman. Oof. Drama. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie?
My voice cracked there. Are you sure, Maggie? Maggie, are you sure?
So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy.
I wonder who that might be.
And she was kind of cackling laugh.
Creepy?
Cackling?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like this recently? Well, I think we know what we have to do. We must present the profile of Violetta.
I know I used to be on the police force, sir. But I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can tell you is the info about the ex-cons are the clientele of Tres Bien, sir. Don't let it get to you now, Iggy. Well, I thought she was the girl.
Well, now what do? We seem kind of stuck. I can't even give her the weenies! Where are the weenies?
Oh, here's the weenies.
Oh yeah, I got something you're gonna love.
Really? What is it? A lunchbox just for you. Here. Wow. A lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like he put up a lot of effort into making this. Shit. I can't accept it. Detention center rules, no gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie, don't be like that. The rules are rules. They lock you up in here. You can't break them.
Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot more scary.
And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But...
She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. There's something going on with these weenies. I think that Viola helped Tiagre murder him, because we keep seeing Tiagre as the one who's sitting there. Anyways.
But I guess so.
Gumshoe's lunchbox, eaten with Maya.
Well, how was it?
Edit the spot. I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Aw. Poor sweet girl.
Poor sweet girl. Alright, we needed to go talk to the other person too, right? Armstrong. Alright. Yeah. Oh, where's the... There it is. Yep. January 7th, Trespian Kitchen.
Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. But this place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Ark, missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us. Well, I don't know what to do. Where do we go now?
Well, I guess we're just poking around. Let's go to Blue Screens Incorporated. Anything else to talk to you about? Anything I can say to you? I don't know what to say to you. Well, shit. Guess we're good. Although I don't trust you, lady. Detention center. Now we can go to, yeah, the Criminal Affairs Department. Ah, here it is. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
The main server just went up in smoke.
Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. Chief? But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. No, just when some young gal was about to confess his love, to his son's hot trot girlfriend.
Wow, this place is really buzzing.
Something must be going down. Something real big. Oh, what are you doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a what? What? Maybe I shouldn't say that word, just in case. But what kind of illness? An illness? There's an illness! Okay. Oh! Computers! It's computer viruses, people! It's a computer virus! Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that was scary! Ooh! Okay. So, there is a computer virus ripping through... Actually, Kristen, you can't say that word in the... Okay. So, given the context, I'm just gonna say what's been told to me, and I have had people bitching to me about this, so I know it's true. Apparently, if you say the name of the thing that's been going on right now, you know, the big illness that's happening right now, you get in some trouble, and your videos just get taken down. There is no strike, there's no, like, bullshit. It's just, nope, video's down.
And I don't want that. I don't get paid for these, but I like having videos. So, let's just focus on what we got here.
There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computers, pal.
Those videos might not be being paid, Kristen. I have been told that the videos are just getting shut down, and specifically, like, one of the jokes in the Game Grumps video right now is that they're avoiding saying the name of what's going on by saying the Backstreet Boys reunion concert instead, which is really fucking funny.
But, yeah, you can't say it, so I'm not playing the game of Riff.
But I really need to ask you some questions. Oh, wait, hey, bro, we gave her the food. Do we still have the tray to show him? Oh, well, guess we'll just talk. Maybe we'll casually mention it.
Oh, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes.
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like that, you hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, 2020.
Yeah.
We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information.
Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tinderlender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems
it ran into trouble just recently.
those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all kinds of debts.
Yeah, 2020 has sucked so far, but hey, maybe once this is all over, things can get better. I like to look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady.
Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute! What did he just say? That lady?
Who is the lady he's talking about, Nick?
Viola. We better find out the story with this lady. Computer viruses.
So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I know what a computer virus is. I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal?
And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
A complimentary... Oh, complimentary! Here, take a virus after you done at this party. Everybody gets a complimentary virus. A computer virus? Sure, I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow! You know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Dr. Wright. I like it.
Hey! That sounds pretty cool, don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine, I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. I know what a virus is! Let's see if we can just skip that shit altogether and just get to this.
That's the girl who works at Tinderlender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse?
Her name's Viola Cadaverini.
Wait, when did we saw that name before? We saw the name Cadaverini. Here it is. Car repair bill. Oh, okay. So that was to her family. Here, Kristen. Enjoy a virtual hug. It's warm, isn't it? This warm virtual hug. It's okay. You are safe. You are pure. And neither of us is going to get sick during this virtual hug. Congratulations, you now have virtual AIDS. Now you're virtually gonna die. Moving on. Anyways. Her name's Viola Cardadini. Get Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
What the fuck is going on with his head? Look at that guy's head. There's something wrong with it.
Bruto Cadaverini? Oh, Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember saying anything about that. I better get some more info about this family. Alright. The Cadaverinis. Fine, tell me what a virus is. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes a machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal.
And the insides go boom, right?
Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. I like the Cadaverinis. I know it sounds a little silly, but it's kind of funny.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Fanex, tiptoe here.
Infectious?
Are you saying that these computers should be social distancing? Yes, like the rest of America, Maya. And everybody else in the world, for that matter. Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another on the network. So the viruses just keep spreading faster and faster. Just like a real thing that we don't need to talk about. By the way, just for the record, computer virus is what Kneale was talking about that entire time. Just for the record. Alright. We're done.
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah! It takes ages to type all that data. Why would anyone want to destroy it, pal? Well, people don't infect their own machines. God damn it, 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 god damn it! I don't care about any of this! There! We all know what a virus is! Alright, the Cadaverinis. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people. That's who. You're a cop and you're scared. What that's about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the crime underworld. We can't touch them. They got too much moolah. Moolah? As in money.
that pretty much control all the cash on the city black market.
The black market, huh? And that includes Tinder Linder, I take it.
Sure, no one stands up to Bruno Cadaverini, and I mean no one.
Interesting. Maybe that's why Tigre saved Viola.
So Viola is the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then.
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruno loves his little girl. He means everything to him.
So? How did she end up at Tinder Linder?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she had a boss. She and the boss of Tinder Linder are pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said on the file. I read related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue. Alright. So, now what to do? Well? Oh, wait. We can show him the... Hey, Gumshoe. Look at all the shit we found. Let's start with this and then go to the right. Detective Gumshoe, about this.
What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and the virus. Now, ah!
What happened? I thought it was gonna be like nothing, but then did he have an epiphany?
That's it! The stupid name! I remember it now.
I thought so. Here it comes.
Don't just nod to yourself, Nick.
And keep me in the dark, Nick.
What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. Oh, she's crying.
The name scribbled on the sports paper and written on the CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
Oh. It's not a band.
Computer virus.
What?
Yeah, the virus that's just infected every computer in the station, pal.
Can you give us any more details, please? Sure, cool beans.
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to head honchos of the law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if the demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh?
Hey Neil, how much amount of epileptic and lewd Phoenix Wright fan art have you Googled? None, actually, but I've thought about it a few times. Just to see if it does exist. I've never done it. I don't think I've done it. Although, if you watch our Resident Evil video we did the other day, which is here on the channel, it's for Resident Evil, it's for that game that's still in beta right now. Alvish, weirdly enough, talks about Phoenix Wright porn. Specifically some that happens with Mr. Dick Gumshoe right here.
Yeah. It's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses? It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the route of the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah, this computer virus. It was real powerful. So powerful, they're estimating its price tag was probably in the millions of dollars.
In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? A computer virus! MC Bomber. Found at Tinder Linder. Contains a computer virus program. Hey Kneale, is Elvish gay? Yeah, I actually mentioned that in the last video, I think. Because I was singing a song and I needed a rhyme, so I just went, Elvish is gay. Yeah, Elvish is homosexual.
I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing.
The cadaverinis or whatever? And that is?
You know the lunchbox. How did everything go?
Oh, poor Gumshoe. Lunchbox? You remember the weenies? I hate weenies. Oh, yeah, those weenies.
So how did the weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Huh? Well, it was, delicious.
Yeah? That's what she said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Aw, he made another one? Oh, you sweet boy. Oh.
Do me a favor, pal, and deliver this.
This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one.
I can just imagine Maggie's eyes sparkling with joy when you bring it to her.
Weenies again? Nick, tell me we don't have to eat all those too.
Gumshoe's lunchbox, a tenderly handmade lunchbox, fills the stomach with love and weenies.
I really can't eat anymore.
First time for everything, I guess. All right, let's take her the shit. Oh, she's gone. Yeah, well, what's there left to do? Well, let's I don't know what to do. Don't we have people with Cyclops? Let me check. Let's just check everybody. Kitchen. Okay, we can't talk to him. Let's go here. Haven't been here in a while. Did you have a Cyclops? Nope. Well, let's keep going, I guess. I guess we gotta try Viola or whatever her name is. Alright. Oh, did you have Cyclops? Nope. Alright. Alright, here goes nothing. The head bandage. The head bandage. That tickles the tongue to say it like that. Bandage. 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 You said that bandage around your head was from an operation.
Shit.
You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes. The operation was very difficult. Apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right?
Shit.
Did the injury in question have something to do with this? The moped? Was she hit by the moped?
Take that!
Well,
Donuts.
huh?
I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Would you like to have one?
What's inside?
Jam and...
I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. Think I'm gonna pass. That was a flop. Alright, well, fuck. What happened to this woman? Oh! I got an achievement! But I still fucked up, so... Did the injury in question have anything to do with... Nothing. I don't have evidence. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Alright, well, what do we have? Oh, we have this calendar. She wouldn't have anything to do with the calendar. Maybe I should present it at the place where he worked. Tinder Linder. Oh, fuck. Diamond Square. Trespion. Move. Blue screens. Hey, do you know what this is? Or this? Either of these, I guess.
Would you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry. That data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected.
Super admin restricted desktop access password protected Hyperforce Go?
What is this madness?
No, Maya, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we can say the right code word.
A code word, huh? Sesame. You have broken me. I must kill you. If it's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is.
There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this.
Maybe we should focus on Glenn L.
Oh, maybe we should present his profile. That's a good hint, Maya.
About Mr. L. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two personal bugs. Oh, like what? His personality. He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. Shit. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all as a model employee.
Oh wait, we caught her in a lie. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find exactly what trouble. The tickets, right? Glenn's trouble. About Mr. Elk. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now. Hey Neil, who was the first Starduster you ever got in contact with? Stephannie and Cephicus Maximus. Hey Neil, sounded like you were saying bondage. I don't know when that happened, but sure, maybe I said bondage. It sucks being the only commenter here. Hey, guess what, buddy? You're not alone. Boop. There you go. I commented too. You're not alone, Kristen. You are not alone. You're not watching anymore. There are 0 viewers. I'm alone! You said he got himself into trouble and he was a loser. Ooh. That background went brown and negative. That was cool. 3 Cyclops.
I guess Mr. Elg is...
Okay, let's look at this. We can't do the other one, so maybe we can do this one? I don't know. We gotta be near the end of this fucker, right? Glenn's troubles. So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in?
I'm sorry, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak with someone in customer service.
What's she talking about? I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg have troubles with something to do with this? The losing tickets.
What is this?
A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones.
With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? But what is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glenelg.
He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on facts.
Well, everyone likes to go to the races. Oh,
everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling problem wasn't restricted to... Oh, it's the lottery ticket.
Take that!
The lottery horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets, and he lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Ooh, she be sweating. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of a pretty serious trouble, perhaps.
No. You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000.
Yeah, but...
It's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble. Then isn't it?
It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end.
But that was the first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone else. More terrorizing and more ferocious. Well, it feels like they're basically telling me that it's T Hendrix. Furio T Hendrix, the boss of loan office called
Tender Lender. Tender Lender. People with businesses should think harder before naming their businesses.
Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think?
Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money.
No! I mean about Mr. Alg.
You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre?
Yes!
I'm sorry. I don't know of any connection between the two of them.
Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and Mr. Tigre knew each other. Do I? Oh yeah, the calendar. The calendar has the date, and it's Meet with the Tiger.
Take that!
Ow, my foot! Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss. For those of you who don't know, I accidentally knocked my phone onto my foot. Is the boss of the loan office called Tinderlinder. This is who Mr. Elg went with on the day of the murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about is his debt.
No. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling. But $100,000, I think. Actually, about that.
$100,000? Ouch!
But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Shame Maggie couldn't have gotten a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy who got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, that isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money.
Oh, I think I get it.
His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming.
Yeah, I think I get it. What? Computer programming is worth $100,000?
Shit. Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm doing science and I'm feeling just fine.
I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question. Was it by any chance this? MC Bomber.
Take that!
Well, this is it, isn't it?
This is the virus that's infecting worldwide computers as we speak. MC Bomber!
No! No. Oh dear. I've gotten better at the GLaDOS voice. I somehow made it to enlightenment. I like it. It sounds good. Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean in his debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay.
So,
he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky.
risky? How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Trespian.
Where do you come up with this shit? Risky extra work. So it's safe to say that Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh?
The MC Bomber virus. Yes, he was. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way. But of course, still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market.
Inconceivable! Unbelievable! Gumshoe was right for a change.
This date, December 3rd, that is marked on this calendar. That was his deadline to repay his debts.
So it was premeditated murder. But they didn't know about the ticket. They were going to kill him over his debt. MC Bomber updated to the court record. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Glen Elk's losing horse racing tickets thrown back onto the floor.
Use the trash can, Nick.
Alright. What do we get from that? Potentially worth millions of dollars. I don't know what to do now. Maybe we just... I don't know. Maybe we just take it... Alright, let's try again. Let's go talk to Viola. Alright, I'm taking you out this time.
Take that!
Ooh, it made the coat green. The head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was an operation.
Yeah.
You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, do you mean... Oh, fuck. Did the injury in question have something to do with this? I got nothing. Her grandpa?
Take that!
Well?
Donuts.
Huh?
I picked them myself.
Ah, god damn it. Fuck. Well, I'm out of... I don't know. Well, what do I do? I don't know, it feels like I'm missing something. Okay. Crime photo. Wait, okay. This was paid to them. Maybe, so there was a car accident? I don't know, this feels like a stretch.
Take that!
Okay, it wasn't a stretch, it was accurate. I thought she got hit by the scooter. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I've ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is a strong one. Because you are one!
Take that!
I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you?
Shit. It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me.
It's Tiegre.
It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... oops. I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cardini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stay, I'd have...
Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... well, it was clearly the tiger. I mean,
Take that!
come on. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
Shit. It wasn't Don Tiegre. I refuse to believe it.
Oh, but we broke the cyclock anyway.
We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tiegre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks broke. So she must suspect it was him, too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini. But I have proof that the tiger was involved in the traffic accident on his bike. Oh, the bike! I was right all along! The bike! It's all damaged and broken!
Take that!
Take that! It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tiegre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you will notice that the front wheel is guarded and badly damaged.
Shit.
Miss Cadaverini? You know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tiegre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
Shit. It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it!
But Don Tiegre still saved my life. The operation was completed. It was very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tiegre told me. He said, for the operation, because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But You honestly believe that to be true?
Shit.
Do you want to know what I think? I think the real reason he paid for your operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Bruto probably forced him to.
Take that!
Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy.
Shit.
Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddad or daughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tiegre would have paid the money?
Shit. $1 million.
Holy fuck! The head bandage.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed an operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million bucks!
My grandfather ordered Don Tiegre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh?
It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to the poisoning case somehow. Compensation.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tiegre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
No! You poor girl!
But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm sorry. What he did to get the money was evil.
Shit fuck.
He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him?
In what way? Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. I had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse.
Godfather! Viola's medical papers. Viola's medical papers. A $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year.
Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything all right, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah.
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else. So I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill thrown into the trash. Alright. Let's get back to it then. Oh! January 7th, 3 p.m.
Bonjour! I have been waiting for you to return.
Mr. Armstrong! Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few... Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you. Oh,
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to yous, fellas.
uh-oh.
Ah! It's Xenophobe!
Who you calling xenophobe?
Ah!
Come out from under the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand it over.
What?
Yous want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. Your medical papers now.
Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers?
Gee.
Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she'd help you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. Yous wanna know what's sad? I'll tell yous what's sad. And it's only and it ain't only a face. She thinks she's got power, 'cause she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the 1 million you used to pay this off.
Shit. Are you crazy or something?
I don't care if you want to give it to me or not.
There's two of us here. You got that? Too.
We?
Mr. Armstrong!
Forgive me, I can't argue with him.
Ah, he's smacking me with his gentile hands. Ah, that really hurt.
Is that all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now.
I'll be taking those papers.
Oh, stop it. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait!
Don't pick it too hard, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Whew. Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence.
Hold it, pal!
Detective Gumshoe!
Detective, oh, shut him up. You think you gonna stop me, copper? Oh, beat it, raw. Whoa, come on. Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
But...
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Shit, fuck. All right.
Thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick, don't leave me!
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court.
Tinder Linder is going down.
Once again, Dick Gumshoe saves us from the Mafia!
To be continued. That was a good one. Wow, I can't wait for the next one. Anyways, guys, there may be another stream tonight. There may not be. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, thank you for being in my jury. Ciao.